Minecraft board, as I stated. I love it. It sounds great. These are the faders. This is the aux sends that go to either the effects or the headphones. This is the EQ, which changes the tone. This is the preamp gain, which allows the signal to get from the microphone to the board. This fader allows the signal from the board to go to my MOTU 24 I/O. MOTU is a great company. When I had some trouble with my stuff, I sent my computer to them. They sent it back. They didn't charge me anything, and my stuff has been rock solid ever since. I have a Behringer Ultra Curve Pro, only to see where my room is at. It's not inserted at all. When I come in here and things are set up differently, I like to see if my room is flat. Right now, this is the reading of my room, analyzed at 61 bands. This is a Dbx DDP. It's a digital dynamics processor. It does EQing, it does compression, it does gating, and it has a bunch of really good presets. From what I understand, they are a staple in the radio industry for remote and elsewhere. I had a hard time believing it, but I see them everywhere. And now they make a Quantum 2, I believe, is what they make. They have a hefty price tag, but they're really worth it. Dbx 566 tube compressor with tube limiter on it, and I have some 166s which are analog. These are staples in live sound and in every studio, and these are some old 163s. And here's a white graphic EQ. This is a vintage EQ. I use it to side chain trigger signal to the compressor. In other words, side chain means if there's something in a certain frequency bandwidth that I don't want to come through the gate, I can trim it off the EQ like this. Let's say I don't want cymbals to come through my kick drum. Well, if I take this path out of the signal and run it through there, the only thing that's going to come through is the low frequency. So that's why that EQ sits there. That's its primary job. Plus it looks cool. When I'm in the studio, I like to apply all of my live technique to the setup, but not the recording. The recording itself is to say the least, a spiritual experience, you know, because you're pretty much pouring your soul out. You're documenting something that took you years to write and perfect, thousands of dollars in rehearsals, shows, friends telling you the song's no good, changing things. So even though I'll set up a drum set in 10 minutes, it may take 10 hours to get the drums for a record or even a demo sometimes, you know. So I don't like to apply the recording technique to live either. That would take way too long.